Hello and welcome to Forever Rugby on Forever Sport. And France have beaten the Springboks. A heroic effort, it must be said. 30 points down to 26, right at the end with just 2 minutes to go. France scoring a try to win it. And to be honest, I think it's an effort which needs to be commended from the box, because after the red card PSF toy in the 11th minute, we all thought it was going to fall apart. I don't think anybody gave the box any semblance of hope to actually go and win that. And you know what? The box just decided we're not going to go down without a fight. You know, we're not going to let that define us. We're not going to be defined by a red card. And they came back. They actually were, at once, I reckon for most of the game, they actually deserved to win. I think they were probably the better side. In many ways, you kind of feel like France actually burgled that victory. A second yellow card, or second card rather, was the defining factor. Down 14 versus 13. And that's where it really came down to. Before we break the game down, please do smash a like on the video. Please do subscribe to the channel as well. If we look at the match, it wasn't a good start. An early penalty from Thomas Ramos got the scoreboard ticking. Peter Setatoy gave us a red card in the 12th minute. And that then saw a few minutes later getting a penalty. Thomas Ramos making it 6-0 before Surabai scored a try. 11-0, then 13-0. At 13-0 down, you're kind of thinking, yeah, this is probably it. But we got a penalty inside sort of the corner on the left-hand side by the halfway line. And Chesney Colby called for a kicking tee and said, I'm going to have a shot here. Absolutely nailed it. And I feel like that was sort of a bit of a breaking point. A bit of a tipping point there where the box decided we're actually not going to go away here. And Siya Kolisi is made for games like this. He really is. Every single time in adversity, he gets up time and time again and puts his body on the line. He scores in the 30th minute. Brilliant maul. The rolling maul is back, by the way. Very, very good this evening. Scored off the back of that maul. Converted by Chesney Colby, 13 points to 10. Ramos making it 16-10 at halftime. And at halftime, you're thinking, you know what? The Boks have actually stood up. They've made the tackles. France have actually missed fewer tackles. Boks actually keeping ball in hand. Not really going to the kicking game. Very much looking to keep possession. And second half, Chesney Colby, another good penalty. Putting us within 3. Thomas Ramos restoring the 6-point advantage. But then everything all changed. Antoine Dupont also getting a red card. Both red cards. Very clear-cut decisions. No real argument there. Pretty easy decisions to be made. And yeah, so then at 14 versus 14, a couple of different changes, and Kirk Lawrence went over in the 51st minute, and the Boks took the lead for the first time. Right in the corner, what does Faf de Klerk do? Chesney Colby off for an HIA, grabs the ball, puts it on the touchline, gets a kicking tee, slots it straight through the middle. Faf de Klerk adding the extras there. Faf de Klerk adding a penalty, about 40 yards out. 23-19, Ramos there making it a 1-point game once again. Damien Willemse, then after Faf de Klerk got replaced by Kobus Reinach, nailing a penalty himself, 26 points to 22. And then Falatia going over in the 74th minute. Thomas Ramos missing that conversion, but then Thomas Ramos, a late run penalty, kicking that in the 79th minute. 30 points to 26 is how it ends. If we look at the stats, very, very even. 51% possession for the Springboks, actually. And if we look at territory, 49 to 51, very close. 2 tries apiece. France kicked 6 penalties, 1 conversion. We kicked 2 conversions and 4 penalties. We had more meters. We beat more defenders. They had more clean breaks. We had more gain line carries. We passed the ball more. We had 5 close to 4 in favor of France. France won 6 turnovers to our 3. The kicks from a hand were 23 apiece. But if you look at defensively, for example, both teams operating at 85%. France missing 40 tackles, Springboks missing 13. Goal kicking success for the Boks, 100%. Damien Willemse, Faf de Klerk, Chesney Colby, all absolutely flawless off the tee. Ruck success, 94%. Line-out success, 83%. Line-outs were an issue in the first half for the Boks. France missing just 1. The scrums, 100% success rate. We did concede a scrum penalty. Look at the French discipline, it wasn't the best. They conceded 12 penalties. We conceded 13. 2 cards, a yellow card and a red card for us, and a red card for the French. And that's it. If you look at the individual performances, as I said, I think I look at Siya Kolisi, and he's absolutely brilliant. 7 tackles made, 3 carries, scored a try, made some talent contributions. Eben Etzebeth, absolutely monstrous, 7 carries, 6 tackles. Franco Master making 10 tackles as well, put in a big shift. In the backline, for example, Chesney Colby and Kirkley Arnson both full of running. Chesney Colby made all his tackles. He made 61 meters, beating 4 defenders. Kirkley Arnson What a game he had. 3 tackles, none missed, 82 meters gained. I thought that Villarreal, once again, putting the string at first receiver, doing the business there for him. For France, Gregory Aldrit, a bit of a quiet game, but made quite a few carries. Charles Olivan was very good defensively. Anthony Gelange was very good defensively. We didn't see too much from the locks. I thought Cameron Waukee was decent in the back line. Gael Fiku tried hard, but didn't have as big of an influence. I thought both DuPont and Intermac were actually very, very average. We didn't see Damien Penno either, pretty much at all. Thomas Ramos was decent off the tee, but again, also, apart from a couple of carries, was pretty quiet. Let me know what you thought about the game. I think it's frustrating. I think it's disappointing, but I don't think you can be disappointed at the effort. I thought the Boks really stood up against a lot of adversity today. A couple of decisions in the last 10 minutes, which they'll feel very aggrieved by, including the try, which a lot of people are saying, looked very much like double movement. Can't do anything about it now. But I do think there are actually positives out of that game. I think that we'll grow a lot, and I think it showed the fight that South Africa has. Tactically as well, I think we were bang on. I don't think you can complain about us tactically. We played a game to win. We had a game plan. We had a winning game plan, and it could have won us the game. But let me know what you think down in the comments below. Please do smash like on the video and subscribe to the channel as well. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Steven, and I'll chat to you soon.